Ya mama nyina wache mama nyina kwa baby famra ye bedwam dwumadi so live on Adom TV. Saa so na wo share live so DSTV Go TV na fe multi TV channel so no wo share live so on we streaming on Facebook page ni Adom TV on Facebook Adom TV. Ana betimi akwasi insia on Facebook na fe watch check YouTube so on Adom TV live or ja comment or ye begibrem ni akekai e de amana pamfa na sekese enko Enfama hyper plus mixture da bia catch say e papa na badwa so enti di yade bia ne wo edi asie bia betimi aboa wo etu ase e de amoma ba bia eto do bia no okwa wonsa ebeka bi ato Franco Trading Enterprise enso eniem da bia kese phone papa na dwosuo en wonom phone ya ne bo ewo phone beche e de amawo saa so na TV air condition fridge na wo pa eye Franco Trading Enterprise akache e na mekafo e de motwamo e won kran e na fe kumase Kel Chaco toothpaste enso enene di twi yesiam yesiam fita eye bidie e na yedi ayenti ahode na wo bidie na yedi etwi yesi emre bia besene twam kona no na de aye Kel Chaco toothpaste ye no bia e de twenesi amanese etimi atos bia bia ye ton supermarket ne ba bia supermarket bia be ko bia no so pe Kel Chaco toothpaste enso all in be atom se bia maka kiro enso akọ hospital doctor aka kiro se omoja so ate uhia mojadura Mujadura make up for the amount a city blood tonic. City blood tonic. It's a say no any papa a bit me. Abo you kona so yasne e be Mpensenpensemu dwumadie ebrone anope happy birthday enkoma Isaac Kofi Boateng yeta efro Kofi Boat CEO edema EMB Foods we every oboso no so de emayo show all the best. Nyame nhira nyo kese kopense obeye kese pa Kofi so na happy birthday to said number fear man kwata maklo firstborn na wanya 13 years nyame nhyira we furu maame no papa abusua na adofo nyina kyerese nyame enyo kese kopemsem obeye kese pa. So a very good morning to maame Esther ya wo Kumasi Santase market mecha na anopa we every eja no wa honum bibia bokode maame nyame nhyira kopemsem obeye enhyiramu enhyirapa yababadi enkomo ne anopani nyina efa domestic debt exchange ya abai edi abakwan efa so aboa akrakra ye ka wodo a man ye distance be ya embukam emfamfa yeso ena wona abekasemu ebie eye Christian Council of Ghana emu penfo asmo muka nyina ene sewmu de deadline 31st na ban pokra de about 31st January 2023 say obey discussion Christian Council of Ghana say omuntwene nyina mu na yanko back to the drawing board enquire discussion from day one emu obi biya obey affected biya ente ne ho ase ena ye ka say individual bond holders you will consider about 9% of 80% threshold na aban ehwehwe no omni abetu je say aban enyuomo emfa emfremu Sanso ena omunsu omude ompension family ese omaka omude na mutia yeti omuno mafremu say insurance bankers die ena akodimu but ni nyina mu Christian Council of Ghana penfo se penfo entwentwe ni nyina ha so me enye deadline 31st January bia ye ntwentwe ni nyina so se ne be ya discussion bi e fa domestic debt exchange no ye betimi adiri nyina awia ma na wie peyo ansana abametu sana mona wotu enra on Joy News PM Express jumedie so yanka sem nya George Wiafe enya bre for the first time after sensem nyina ehuru ye Minister of Finance on kind of foriata agibreni no edi enkomo about the way forward ekwe aban efa so a handle sa asemi meaning the akwasi in sebejafo atas ba quickly entie enra komodie ya Honorable Ken Ofori Atta and George Wiafe Edie or PM Express Radio so on Joy News.
People are lobbying very, very hard, and when I was coming, I even saw on the wires, even some members in your party has even petitioned, even trying to let this whole program be looked at again. Do I get from you that it has to be this debt exchange program?
Oh yeah.
By all means, and
no,
there is no turning back on this?
I have no question about that. Absolutely not. The question becomes impact and what you do, as we have done with the financial institutions, that's what we are doing with the unions, etc., to bring that. George, For 137 billion, for you to be spending 50-70% of your revenue to service that, it's untenable. How do you reduce that? It is what we are trying to do. Would it affect all of us? Yes. Are there any ways to cushion, such as bringing a financial stability fund to support the institutional basis, looking at the unions, see exactly what you can do with the pension funds, you know, to reduce the impact, going to look at individual bondholders and see how we manage it. But we have to manage that, and we have to change, you know, the look and face of our domestic debt.
Some have described this as a necessary evil, but some also said that the associated shocks that it comes with the economy. What are you doing about that? I engaged a lawyer for Sidoti, and he cited in the 80s where when you had a certain amount of money, the government was coming after you. There was banking sector cleanup, there were pockets of savings and loans companies and all the rest. And we've gone through all these phases. Just when we were coming out of these challenges and there was a rebound, there's a debt exchange program. The fear is about the impact of this on the whole financial sector confidence as well. Are you worried as a minister, and what are you doing about this?
You're always worried. I mean, George, I mean, you've been here over these 6 years in which we inherited an asset quality review. That was just terrible, and the banking system may have been at some of its lowest. You know, we had to make a strong intervention, spend, you know, quite a bit of money, 25 billion and change, to be able to recreate a banking system that really has been healthy. And you are saying just as we're getting out of it. So what occurred in between then? And as those interventions of COVID and the Ukraine experience that we have, now we also use our buffers very strongly during the COVID period, in which, unlike most places, we ended up with, you know, a lot more life saved than any other places, you know. But given that that has happened, the question then is, how do we get out and know that we've done it before and we can do it again? And that's the path that we are taking. But I think the issue of certain structural reforms, which we are discussing with a lot of people, are also what is really expected of this government. And some hard decisions, including a debt exchange, including reforms, commitment basis for expenditures, etc. How do we look at the ministries? What are we going to do about these flagship programs? All of those are critical components of this journey that we have embarked on. And we will be successful.
And are you prepared taking those tough post-debt exchange program measures to help consolidate the gains? Because the banks, for instance, are estimating about 65 billion Ghana cedis impact on them if this thing goes
I mean,
ahead.
I think the analysis...
Someone saying that they're going to put the monies under their pillows.
Well, I mean, there are consequences to these things. How do you mitigate it? And really, what is the alternative? The alternative is a disorderly process, which we don't want. So how do you manage that in a way?
Eti way Honorable Ken Ofori Atta and no akobotwehwe on a George Biafe o PM Express media so on Joy News ebi na yabo amatiere Honorable Collins Adom Mpensenpensemu NPP member of parliament madehye wo Efija Kwabre North in Ashanti region so na Ambrose Amwa Ashia former DC Upper Dentra West and so ewanum abia former channel pay
yeah
I don't have to must me who be.
So we invite him. I think a few way then they can me ba.
Sure.
You know, many of them who na che. I think say share once a wa.
Okay.
Since then you share bi you know. Me ma no official pa. Me ma also official pa. O man he dey baby o bi am official pa. The diabolic of mine. Me ma official pa.
Just Honorable Collins Adom Mpensenpensemu, a member of the Finance Committee. Yeah, we Ghana Mrasio UFM Tisa komodi about domestic debt exchange ni de any na share ye because parliament they started free and aba bedru Ghana for na nyina on wakwa babiem domestic debt exchange and the Christian Council of Ghana for the number 2 say ebe kra ka ban suspend bibia ne deadline bi eda ho bia na enye proper consultation about it.
No, minia me da se na edin kan no menchia me namfo bia o ma bedu Ghana.
Okay.
Me tu kwan bia ya omno so mu kakra Belinda or US so back Ghana for a few holidays.
Okay.
And then Andrea me chia o mo pa na me do mas se bia me du ho no mo so no mu kakra.
Belinda so ne
and then Andrea me chia o mo papa na minia so we say before I'm about politics I'm a banker.
Sure.
Now I remember one day na Maswano pa me kwa adwuma. Two car na my boss friend Mr. Collins, where are you? I'm so boss and I'm quite so member. Was baby I will be a park a car. Let's tune into joy. We tune in here na that was the time and the banks were being collapsed.
Okay.
That's another capital bank. I mean you had the shock. I don't wish that on anybody. And that is why as a bond issue where a cosunino. I say a buying in Yantoboise, no tea and seminar will be a acre. When you say, 2 million Ghana cedis in bonds at the bank. Now, one day, when you call from the bankers, say, never signed document be. That shows, say, interest are now anticipating someone Sabekan and maybe you and easy. It's not a joke. And that is why many Christian council for year are doing baby. The consultation bit of it.
Okay.
Suspension, the baby a year drone because of the financial crisis a year do suspension is not a good idea. Because I know the cause more problem, more harm to the financial system. But consultation in the minimum we are doing perfect. Minimum we are doing. Bond the a busian wabo. Enti ya ban wabo business free me ho. Agi me sika so o de koye impuntu djuma. No wa hye me bo say every quarter bia mema 10% as coupon rate and as interest rate. Na se problem bia ba na se sebe wuntimi ntua. Sebe eye enti ase na onu betena se na onu medi nkomo. Yehu kwan ye be fa so. Sebe me nipa me Ghana ni me the problem aye nyina ye kom. I believe very strongly so the Ghanaian people better was say at this particular point in time they are suspending interest for a certain period.
Okay.
Say be ya aban ebe it shouldn't be a case say me dey show. Why near this is the issue. No, I don't subscribe to that. Anything I watch utie even the majority leader. Also one here this can wipe out the middle class. The chief whip. And I don't pray. So no, I disagree with the approach. I think say more consultation. They say extended time to 31st. They so say minister no share individual bond holders. Amenyanti say committees have been set up to ensure say within this period no you be the home to come to a particular solution. And never boy so I agree with Christian Council as Momuka say let's have a broader consultation. Okay. It's say me a bond holder, individual bond holder. Na sebe me 50,000 be to commercial bank say infant bond money. Na me call say me sign document be na next year me year. It is not something that we should toy with.
But as member of the finance committee, Abraham will go through 2023 budget. Money board domestic debt exchange program so we have full understanding of what actually it entails.
It didn't come to Parliament.
How?
Yes, said debt exchange. They don't necessarily have to come to Parliament. Say 2023 budget, no. No, they not necessarily. Say some about Parliament to tell us. They announce the government intends to have a debt exchange program, but in terms of the details, that was not spelled out to us.
But not two things. Say Bianca Parliament in Sunya that details ni ya maybe nka mo offer better quote unquote advice to the minister about that broader consultation rather than baby yaba bedu say.
I think say even who read literature, all kinds of literature about debt exchange. The theme of all the literatures is about consultation. And yes, I buy a consultation. It's turning out say anya broad enough. Anything you na can want them say the nipa amount for air can want them no. That's why I'm happy say minister share individual bondholders. When say bondholders, some association we are
sure
we share more discussion air course. I'm hoping say by the 31st, said the minister deadline now I extending. I mean the extension of the deadline is an indication say consultation crack also will be until once. And the extended on and continue with the discussion.
Okay.
And you know, I support, as I said, the Christian Council for can say yeah broader consultation in there. I think I support it, and most people agree with that. The suspension a little bit problematic because they say maybe a year drone in there. See it me demonstrating a debt sustainability path. Okay. And in your IMF program. Okay. And it is suspending the crowd here. And they're very problematic. Okay.
Yeah. So out of the 137 billion Ghana cedis now, my friend say, obey me area fencing. Also, you will be 80% participating. That's about 109.6 billion Ghana cedis. Now, say way for Ephraim, pensioners for no, Eddie Ephraim. Individual bondholders and so on constitute about 9%, and so call it for say or more yenyo frame. So, oka pensioners, the no any individual bondholders, the any Ephraim. It means a government short for about 70%. You know 80% no. Or more says so mujinam se see with the individual bondholders and that's more kind say. And an idea. Because it will be and only idea what to swa a feeding. Ye may be and tina airboy and then they call hospital near the other. It's about who free more a challenge.
Then make us a consultation will bring out our new man or canina. Once our banker said this year and compass will be your interest.
Sure.
You'll be surprised say maybe after the consultation the cry. I make us a baby. Instead of 0 no, make my mama 3%. Okay. Yes. Until I make us say let's allow the consultation to go. Until I agree with the Christian Council for about the consultation bit of it. No. The abandoned person or ya say we need fiscal space. Se can me be a military or sa coupons na nanka de be a military one. Okay. Until yenye agreement. Yes, let's renegotiate. Say be am home here. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay. That is debt exchange. Okay. Basically. It is a I can say more 10% this year. That's I'm saying 0. That's still want to say with the negotiation. You bit man, you bit man add to me so instead of 0, you need 2%. Okay. I feel with the amount too. Now subsequently look at so let's continue with the consultation. Make sure say the consultation bits no be ma entiase aba. Say the be ya nya wentwi bia. And as I said, I have gone through that process and I don't wish this for any other person to go through that process. Okay. And to make sure I say dear Ghana for including even members from your own government, can say, pause, take your time, bring everybody on board. We come to a solution.
Party for the Uncle say, as a nyachum, it will be a baby because when you have a majority leader, or cabinet meetings, you have your national chairman, your general secretary, or cabinet meetings, and decisions of this nature are taken at cabinet level. So are they telling us say ni hun komoda e wo cabinet say omodo manu betum to call for say yenye that broader consultation?
You never know because you need cabinet minutes. You never know his presentation at cabinet meeting.
Okay. You
never know. You never know his presentation at cabinet.
Everybody about share because a bimsu question mo raise here say even because mo gidi atumu that by 2037, by 14 to 15 years from now, I say obetia that higher percentage. You know, how sure are we say a bidro na ban crowd with car obetim dia fifele sa play? You remember only about this Kobono Ambrose? Oche ye.
Bibia boko.
Yede nyamiase.
Ya sabu akonya mi adarumanti.
Yede nyamiase.
Mojo di mu afurusane.
Yede nyamiase.
So ho ye.
Me ho ye.
O yede no ma ho ye. Busuafo nyina ho ye.
Ya ho ye. Ade achi ya. Ye woni ye betimi adi na se nyame ne adi no ye upper the west when that so the omachi how to say
mani di akiri pa amanyosema ye ni nyina na wo fom.
Okay.
So be di nkunim wo soro a this wa hya ase ye wo fom. Nti ne ye se ansa na mrenkran so be si ne trase ye no na wo de asase aka akire
sure
e kire se bibia wo fom
yeah
ti mani wo apadensha west pa
okay
ye wini ye parliamentary seat no for the first time in 2020
okay
Yankopon ya Adom a ye adwumaden ama mampanyi John Dramani mama Ghana for be na Adom ni asan ye adwumaden ni asre de nkyirafo nyina se mrahye bedwafi akonwa omo san mo ene ensentu ana manko enim bio
so what sugina dada umpe kwa bladufo
oh dabi na se me kan wo ha dabi a se ye friend say enso nyame ye wo ha ye nkofa kai dabi so what you say enso nyame ye gina ho a ye nkofa kai dabi enti me John Dramani mama ne ba this year prekope o gidi mapa se enwoma oba ya obeye ye ne ada edi pefe se obo no homodin no
okay
bebo na mo na kone me san se di onim to no na edi ne gina to no ano
okay I was the Christian Council of Ghana for position on this domestic debt exchange
when say I don't even know how to put it but utie ensemo a me brother e kan ni nyina no a na ibusa se ne krakra ne sei ekosi sei na echire pefe se omampenya be de echire Mahmoud Baomia economic management mu a woda no no o ma digana fo nyina hwemo enu na me abedru di abedri ndi minu en wo kan nsem no hu se enoma bi ye ne ya enoma bi nkoyi na enen wo hwemu a majority leader can be majority chief whip can be echire pefe se baby ayaduru no enye
okay
na me sure say what is ansemi da won say emire bi na anoma osidua so wo sun bebre na chechede ka kire ahoma se ka kire anoma se nisu a wo sun no ahwe adaache de asem meba ahoma se ono de enye na asem emfa ne ho no se emfa ho se bofo duru ha no tutu a kan ma no tofom a be fami etwa ahoma de akekere de yakọ anche na bofo duru ho tutu pay na no ma da fom de ahoma akekere anoma de akekere de aka ho o hwe situation asanity MPP aban economic management team about me ada no eno ne anoma no so what you say eye nneoma na enya da bia na ye ka wo se waya so bra kire nya de obeti bonkuma na anifa ena ahoma no ene civil society Christian Council no mo aka wo ma wa ase no akekede no ene NDC fo ne Ghana fo atembia na e kasa anoma no MPP de o ene na nye ne ba e be kan nyina ma jo so what you say ene okotre wakwa wi ni moko ena aponkyere ni nenu mo hyehye no saa na we de nke yakọ ni sei ene ba ni sei said asma me kan what you say wa hu se aba we hya ase se wo gibisian bebre e ka se bisian ya oji ebe ha adwene wa gibisian na ne me no ka se ne e o hanchiche mu nan wo de tutu ya japade ho a de friend ya nde to GDP e se ka o ma we de kura a Dawson chain na japade a wo sisi ya ye kasa sisi so the contingent liabilities I work state owned enterprises ni nyina eka ho bisian so oji ya utu aka anamboa o sen tuansi ho so e de ka ani ni na ma na de ekọ na aba be du sei na ni nyina ye reckless expenditure yesika MPP aban we ba o mianom ne yakufo adom aye no sakatu aye no basa ene akwa ne akopem enene ye ka debt exchange ho asem the last time I meet bi na ye 1972 e champo aban no ne ye friend unilateral debt repudiation aban is went me ntua ka o de ne ka ye ho hwia enye ene yakwa san basa te bia ne bibi ye to aba wie 2020 na ye deficit nko ano akosa akodu 15.7%. You see kan se ne ana ye di abroso NDC for kan ye kan ono abochirechire mu ye say debt exchange o du sika koto bank na bank di sika ne bo aban besia ye besia ne de aba aban mredu o sa aban de otu ama
yeah
ene wo de wani aka nche se e wo sa aban otu asa sika ne ma aban si bue e ka mene me ama me gye me ho enye ma dro e ka musuko enti kana me de wo no sika ne nyina mintimi ntua ne nyina ama ensi hu nso a mintimi mfa ma enti wa hwe program no a me sure say we de ye nyina ye nim dada wo se debt ana say principals e be mature 2023 no obetua ni nyina 30-33 10 years time ana meboa ena de ebe mature after 2023 no obetua ni nyina 2038
2037
yes 15 years time ana meboa interest no wadi kan 2023 nsi hu ewo ho no wodi ena dua on ma obi sa na wadi kan on fa ne san kan nya nhihye ni sisi eho ne gina ansa na de ekwa afia ba ma 5% de kan ma 10%. Nti so obeto aduro na aduro bi ye frɛ no S-Forge ye ma me no tan no me ne papa no se bi wo mo pressure ene tia baako e almost 300 Ghana. Nti ne se nyarewa bi se beti se diabetes no ka ho air house si a now do sika aba aban be se a so twedi ampo nyankopɔn amfa fi a ahwa no ya to nsa frɛw isan se na kufu ade ne ba omia economy no mato na jeje now busa ono abo se enti ade na debt exchange hyehyɛ na ama parliament ono abo se eno de bia na nya hwe mene na nya adwen okokan article 181(5) of the 1992 constitution a kire say international transaction and economic transaction bia na wose ba parliament abanye de ne say kan amanfo sika oje besia na wo mo no ode ko parliament ono abo ni
we the first must say aban ebo so ese obeye bibi efe no debt exchange program ye wo ye budget but details there
so there e man ye ya ni ehi semba ahomaso na ewo aban ho no ade a ha adwene so you see within this situation we find ourselves government is not even magnanimous aban nya pepa into anamo a boa so utie budget na we dey call 2023 there no ko kan paragraph 275 wa aban gitu mu say yen debt ye ka ye de no ehunihunu e boa fa so yen debt na ye unsustainable
yeah
oko kan paragraph 276 ehon wo ka say wo ba be ye debt exchange program eno nko ani de o kan ehon hyehyeye ekwan a offer so a obehia akuakuo ene de ka ho nyina wanka ne bio de na kanoforiata DC nti mi hu se kanoforiata wa hye fitaa na obeso wo kyerɛ se won wo ye krogin se su kyerema o ka sa bokɔ kotu babra na edun bia ha me kakra but also what you say because winning bibi say dwumadie me say o hwe article 181(5) wa o je besia no call parliament say o sesa besia no mo hyehyɛ if you want to vary the terms of the agreement here say o san call parliament and to hwe minority press conference o me in the last time honorable Haruna Idrisu o kan say man American the last paragraph of that press conference and on the Christian Council for Airken
okay
what's the last paragraph of Mokan? Say aban twen debt exchange medi ni so. Kopim bra obedi nkita ho ye. Adenti na tembia na kan ofori ata our standing deadline. Tembia me kan say de ohun kwakutiri ho no. Wonim so ono ne ye de bema na we anku hu ye. Ye de kwaku ama se hu ni tire hu, wan hu ni ye na enwini bi wo ho. Ye de enkwan ne ye de ama enwi na aba ba wi. Ti watu na namo no basa won konso ankosi nkoda adwuma kura also kura yentua aka yentua aka so tena na o ye nyoma broduru endimenia baby a yaduru sesia na yade a ha adwen because winim IMF was saying ansa na ombe my enhanced credit facility of $3 billion no aje say ye ka ye de no ye free 104% of GDP to 55% by 2028 55% are 2016 levels. 2016, brand 9 DC free power, and they debt to GDP. Now you are around 56% on the basis of the rebate figures. And now 2016, and only a more time for 2028. And then I say, Baumia, and I could for Kenoforiata, or my bo main form, or my main ashiasi. Yeah, so one pictures be papa be our yari our say ya funny see car man no free bank and be free ho yeah first opinion on attorney general Denmark and Foriata and for the first time I agreed to Godfrey Dami about this debt and save program okoko too at act 25 and only the contract act of Ghana said bond no anka san hyehyɛ no a contract
yeah
say mama bond at all ko to research treasury bra ya ma for no afele sa for ma afele terms and conditions wo nyina e bind o as the lender a binding the borrower so na say who say some conditions be or contract ma on kan chem enti Christian Council yes o makasa better late than never but wo ma yedin ache edun bia mbusam say enti say o mampanyi John Dramani mama pa na ye mampanyi na saa nneomai ekoso wo Ghana pa ye benya asofo akuku da mo anko mbebo akiri minimum sorry bi edrum ribi o mampanyi John Dramani mama ta no mo message o mo preach no nim the title who is disturbing the nation. Who is disturbing the nation? Sata no mampanyi John Dramani mama na mampanyi. Me mama give you afenye dazi aglo for enemy hu mu bio.
Omda so ye.
Ane empire na ofam. Omo empire na ofam enko akiri bio. Ti se first de no. Ane na mu nyina matena hwa.
Ebi anya wadwen so do ani be di akiri.
Ai, me di akiri pa, me ko Pentecost. Onya metonfo hwe yen so da, me ko Pentecost. So what you say? Na matena ho sa. Na we are men na Christian Council for kra na moye ba ni say mini Martin Pegu.
Yeah.
Ene di bondholders yanim dey. E call ho ansa na Christian Council e kasa.
Okay. Eti Amro se be bia ba bedru. Nura nkomo ana finance minister ne George Wiafe edu Joy News. Asema kono kan say very difficult say aban be sa extended deadline be after 31st January because of bra ye hwe nim say sabeka that extended facility from the IMF. Says you can see suspend akwakosi dabe because your deadline ye dey adwuma.
Aha, fantastic. Enti na me say baobia. Kanu foriata na ekufado ma feli o mai. Hwe? Me are very much interested in political economy. That's my area. International relations, political economy. Very, very much interested. Ye to abani wie 2020 no. Ebede di pefe se MPP abani no pese wo wini to minti. Wo ye sika basa doing about one. Election year spending for this MPP government in 2020 e kosoro per year.
By say
Ye wie ye no meba. Somebody can catch you say ye in deficit e could do 15.7%. Even then. Before COVID, even then. So what I say?
okay.
When you be say nkomu to anamon na nkomu call IMF program we by 2021 and nkomu be nya mre kra ni nkofu bebre consult. And so that time near can for that we are a sovereign nation. We will not go to the IMF. Na wo mo e kan nyina no ye ka kire mo kire se de wo nyi gidi organ mo. Eno ni ahomaso ni akaka bensemu amaka se wa ban we fa ama ye ho akire no. Ene utumi opentem as secure this debt exchange program say na be ya benya IMF sika meboa. Say no nti na aka chem say yentimi extend ni bio ana meboa. Enye no nti na aka sa. Na say ye say anamon a utu kwan anamon e wa na o hye ase ye wo opona no. O hye ase ntemo a e bia ba this time ka sa ho kire nyina no. Enka e ma no so. Enti say ase umpeu ye be wuro wakawa afọ abati. I said de meji misika ni mi bi ho ana ne ho oden. Enu ni ade a e ha adwene no. Hwe yen banks omukura almost 60 billion of government bonds. 65 enye hu nsi hu na omudi tu management for no ma akaka.
Yeah.
Enye no bia no mo de mo clients. And when you say yan hwe a banks no ebegu enye no na ono abo na okan. Even insurance companies omusika na akam no ebeze no manyesika de atua premiums amankofo. When nyina ya de a ede di pepe say abawe wa feli.
Insurance companies also losing about 55%.
Yes. So they say financial sector no so exposed to this exercise because you want $3 billion from the IMF. In most cases, you are even calling say you front load that amount no and farm. And the business bebreba ye can first you can name people was you maybe adeka and power maybe adeka. But what they can not meet tuya uni problem. The America omo they can so meet tuya. But then they can intimate tuya. When must say embark. When must say embark. When you say can for that buy the bond odi kan je pa 2.25 billion dollars. So ka the near friend can bond wa and once en copy charge no. When you say the 7-year component na wo mu no abeso this year. Aba intimate tuya. Aba intimate tuya sa sika no. Enti oba ye no. Sa ta mo pa no wo se o mampanyi John Dramani mama eja na economy a enye no. Animu ho no otimi ejina sa economy no so bo besia. But ono ni de na wo se na ayeye no. Sa besia no ntimi ntua. One ware who say my
okay, Ambrose.
Engineer me say na me ya analogy say anomane no osu, anomane ne MPP abon ye dede. Civil society and papa no aso for e kan bi e so mo ka. Ye kan obi so e so for na ne kaka aba. Wontimi nkasa bio. Obi nso se wo hwe cartoons. Obi nso se wo ko retirement into wajai kasaka. And yen papa no Christian cancer for papa no aso for. O mabusuafo nyina sa de e be affect wo. Anamboa.
But I say, Ambrose, we say, Aquasis here, good morning. Ask Honorable Collins, why they punishing we the bond holders like that? But they should remember, anyone who died because of this bond issue, God will actually ask them for their blood. Eric, AJ, to Collins, Adumako.
Eric.
Well, see,
Eric J.
Colonel Foriata, please handle the debt exchange program very well. Oyibo Boatin Wefree Achuma Nebehi Kumase and our day every buy. I can tell Ambrose to stop disturbing Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia. Whether you like it or not, Dr. Bawumia is the next president to lead the new patriotic party in Ghana. KK Edway Africa Swa and also Eddie Ebai.
Okay, good morning.
We say Ambrose is a fantastic political figure. God bless you. Haruna Nandam Mohammed and so dear Eno. Tifa message Ebra on Facebook Adom TV. Baje make kadem how.
First of all, Eric J. only bond bia. Minimum no. On investment bia or bond bia or it was a bond holder say be who obo onyanwi
Odo nka yes on ka ho
obo ja da be obo na mini abema we say me start here no I me call on a very calm note.
Oh no, there be asana oka.
Because me feel say sometimes we get to a point say politics no the bafom kaka.
Okay.
Now, baby, how do we take Ghana forward? That's what is important. Now, reference to Dr. Bawumia, Kakra, Dr. Bawumia, he came to the political scene just 16 years ago. Within 16 years, he occupies about 70 to 80% of our political discussion, whether negative or positive. You can't do without him. Mr. Dr. Bawumia, about politics, just 2007. Within 16 years, he has occupied the political discussion almost 80%. There's a reason for that. So, Opa Bodidin said the Ope Bia, he's still Dr. Bawumia. There's nothing you can do about it. And that is why NBC communicators, anytime you make say Bia, he has to mention Dr. Bawumia.
Okay.
We need arrogance of power. It means radio, so it means free radio, so AUBD in this country. He's talking about arrogance of power. It means doom light to stadium, light of all. Obit me free radio, so may you ready. And you are talking about arrogance of power. Arrogance of power. Let's say, until I say, no, can say, or my economical. Say the bear young call into all these areas. Because when it comes to arrogance of power, the NDC, they shouldn't start that discussion. And I keep saying anytime I'm saying NDC, the biggest problem is that they've been in government before. Papa Bermuda, Okasa for almost 10 minutes. Not a single solution. Not a single one solution. All they do is to tell you what the problem is and who to blame for it. No solution. No solution. Also the debts or more 50 something 120.
56%.
Me patrol busan say calculation ben the man you could do 120 no. Busan say the 50 something na cocoa board debt kan wana. On only debt no can na state owned agencies debts near the kan wana. I'm a finance committee member. I am a phobia and say because of the situation they want to add all state owned debts. That's why we are at 120. The accounting for the debt has changed. But at the time, not GMPC loan, almost can neck 50 now can neck. So let's take our time and deal with the issue as it is. There's a problem. Maybe I'm a catch or say, maybe a member of the government.
Yeah.
I've admitted, say the process is no, the consultation is not enough. And not say majority leader can one say chief whip can one say yes. Aban and Nkrofo ankasa to me criticizing that is the government. Yanya mudia na the anya cry say hey. Or see expenditure who here. Chrome expenditure who here and it's Minia, don't let us go there. Bass cry brandy, bass cry brandy, bass. Didn't we pay 50 million to one person for no work done? So what are we talking about the expenditure? As some number, let's deal with the issue. And Dr. Baumia, I'm saying, say, take it or leave it. He's occupying your space. You can continue to do whatever you want to do. But he's still Dr. Baumia. So meaning I agree with the extended consultation. Me bumpire say yebeko so edin komo. So that we come to an amicable ground. Okay. So we can rally the Ghanaian people along. But this issue about Dr. Baumia and the arrogance of power there, they don't have that ground. Okay.
Kenofrata should not cause our downfall because we have a crucial election to win. Walanyo Edway Free Akwetano de Ebai. Oramuti quick one we say a bimu question we say. Now every time now buying Edia towards say obetimi atwia am say 15% coupon. Dear lecture say enruo na Ghana wo sika ye betim de afofele that promise.
Well, that would be a difficult question for me to answer. But the anticipation is that say abanya this fiscal space. Okay. You have to put in measures a bit the economy no grow to an extent say government benya the kind of capacity to pay at that time. That's the anticipation. When you IMF we are hoping say a my respite kakra. Now the system in the economy the confidence will come back. Industries will continue to grow. So that the economy GDP in the back so that they are buying more taxes to fulfill that kind of obligation at that time. But as I sit here, I cannot easily predict. But I anticipate to say based on measures are buying the better one. By that time, we should be able to.
Be out any information available to you. Do you think say as of mine? I
think say we a leader when there's an issue or there's a problem, you should be able to accept that there's a problem. Of course, there are some external factors that Ubia cannot run away from it all over the world. Even the IMF is predicting say even this year will be more difficult. And so there are some external factors I need to me. It has affected where we are now. But there are some so would you to say there are some things that are buying kasa on hindsight I think we could have done it better. That's one you have to I think you have to be candid enough to accept say you could have done some things in a more different way. Okay? There are some programs, social intervention programs are buying the buyer. On hindsight, you ask yourself because my name say even Minister Nekasano, you see even the flagship programs no, yes. Some may be reviewed. Sure. You have to ask yourself whether it was at that time was prudent enough to do all those things at a point at one time.
So only from day one, especially about free SHS.
Free SHS, for me, it's untouchable.
Or can one from day one?
Free SHS, they mean
you don't believe say it should be a free for all thing.
And no, as some kind, it goes contrary to the process and buying crime implementation.
Sure.
And I also disagree with him on that. Because for me, free SHS, it is a no-go area. There are other things we can have a discussion about, but free SHS is a no-go area.
But I say, so let me take my bite with this one. Is it honorable? Manguza why pent-up kakra abotre.
Oh, there.
We are mini abotre. On say, I don't know. Catch us me mami free chronom chirasi.
Okay.
What you say? The mini and nonti. Nyabotre. So now can one say na denti sa na abeka no nti wa dwen say bia ma boy ye me ma oyam menu anu nya abotre ba honorable on say wo ka no wontimi nkire me e car na nka ndc fo ka ho a ya mfa nka ho
I told you
no me ba
I told you
no nyabotre by March 2017 na ye ka ne 120.4 billion Ghana.
It did not include.
It did not. Enti contrary figure no there.
I'm saying it did not include the eco-board. It did not include.
Honorable Baba. Nkomo ni edi o.
O biso minister o say nkomo ni edi.
Dey na include na we dey kan ho na dey ni ko gina say.
Me patch say wo ka about me ba.
No. Me time am dey ma. Me
that question we say you debt.
Now me can reckless expenditure. Honorable me ba. Me that. Honorable. Now me can reckless expenditure.
Okay.
And then we see National Cathedral, I have $450 million. Here na here, I know the media magana for every year. And then Mumpen for BJJ. And I of Easter, Angola 34,000. Sabi. Omodi o mafu so choro our classroom sir. I made that's why I say on hindsight, obun kompon and amobu home to ya nenye. Me ba hada bebre na I can't nominate nya adwene. Nti na me sha asem dey analogy sha asem. Honorable, but me did the ebeboda because ba me na ka kire say won na sebe economy no nkeka ho nyansa nyina gu ni video mu ni tiri ma o de ba baje enkwa.
Nye ni din a wo bo na ha me.
Me pacho honorable General. Nti ni diri de. Ebeba ni da hwe, ma me kan asem ba kontrol. Ye hwe bibi. Last year 2022 from January to December, Moody's, Fitch Wamu downgrade the economy, Mako 13 times. What do you check? You been see that. Bravo, me head of the economic management team.
Are we saying this to to exclude the fact that the external factors also play role?
Everybody knows why.
I say, be a student of international relations and political economy.
Yeah.
Honorable so workers and on there no person or can't and seven without politics. Honorable, we with the greatest respect, we are a political economy.
I don't have any problem with
yes, it is a convergence of politics and economics.
I get you, but
that is what we call political economy. Yes. Honorable, mean to me that how Abraham Mobile me or head of economic management.
The way you
are can say into your mind ahodo no e bin si muda. President na yankwan currency no. So see am no ka say the second worst currency in the world. 3-4 months ago na the worst currency.
It has been worse before.
Near the compare Sri Lanka rupee no. Sana amai de nyina ate. On second for yata wo kasa no. Ebio and only homas one American. Sometimes they should be magnanimous. And that kind of that also refer to COVID. Russia and Ukraine, your major icon. For no one can binding incompetence, or can as some credit never ship it out, can no sank COVID. And the Amaya actually one saying, and I say, I have barrier, didn't to second at the NAI. I do maybe a young to say, man, dear. You're very sincere with ourselves. I like you very much. I watch you on many platforms. Me pass empower a young man to say me. But clearly,
when you say me,
oh, that's when you fear me.
When you say me,
oh, that's when you fear me.
I'm sure when you say me,
no, I feel 40. I feel me 40. Sounds to me when I'm here because of fast in me.
Oh yeah, I'm in my 40th year. Maybe 14 November 2nd. Now, so when the 14 that?
Me 40 September last year.
And that's when the 14 that. When the 14 that.
So I say, and me no nama. I said think that you have me time and what fast in me.
No, you say me.
But me read them pi.
Every city.
What I say? I'm not to do no way.
Okay.
I'm not to do no way. Mama, into me say I'm not feeling.
Okay.
Or can I say mama alternative? Alternative there. Your mama alternative there. Last year me okay. Yeah, Ghana at the crossroads. How Kempinski. So Ghana. Yeah, mama 13 solid prescriptions. I are relevant to the month. Ebi anka amfaya nnuru ha. Endi ye nyina ye nyintum aya ene mu hia se ya amamo ebi anya se bia ye politics. Na ma ba me adi ahwa adi na mebo. Se ma ba me adi ana ya ba me supporter. Me supporter la na ba me.
Enye na ha me.
Na ne na bona se ne wo ye ya wo pachiri ye die. Wo chepe solid ye die. Endi crowd mama se ya ma no crowd.
Ya be ye Ambrose Esperance Ambrose Abua ashia ye former me chairman DC.
Okay.
Me DC.
Ah, ye no.
Yeah.
Oh. Me chairman DC. Oh, man, me constituency for. Say now what you see me.
Chiamo.
Me dey apa den chawe for nyina me chawe. Me chawe su bin for dominance for. Police for wa apa den chawe si nyina. Me chawe mu nyina.
Omu nyina da was.
Aha, police stations are hold up den chawe.
Oh, me DC, omu ba for the New Year school.
Yeah.
It mean me say we around.
Omu na so sure. Okay, but I say BT Ambrose Amwa a share former DC Madisha wa apa den chawe sanso and Collins Adom Mensa and so a member of parliament Madisha wa Fiyakwa Brain North constituency in the Ashanti region. But quickly, before we come Asante Mampong from the Minister for Roads and Highways and a member of parliament, your Asante Mampong. Now say beto you say tata fromu e kwan no abu agum ama car se free Kumasi be se twa Mampong akọ adwira tebu amanten e nyina no muntimi enko. Minister Sinyame Adom 24th January one Asante Mampong MP ni DC omoba aprobo aba behwe ne award road no ama contractor no wahwe esiesie amana e kama sene na etie na Nyankopon ya admo ochira so na mesie maase ewo dansoman nyame admo ochina na mesie maase ewo dansoman ti metumi nsafre ejamfo ne adomfo se Openi Thomas kwabena wusu eyo no edu ho nyame admo a ochina eba so ewo the Page Event Center ya ewo Sakaman oi eti ochina momra ebeka me ho na afi minkosie masi emra medili akwasi sia ba hoi me ba esie